only thing else I got to say is, how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Click-clack Power Boys. Make say wild boys for the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Big game, first name James. He interviewed, he called the games. Silver blue, you know the name. From the Emmitt Smith to the Michael Irv. We beating skins, shooting birds. I see a bang, snatch it out his fur. Favorite team on the planet Earth. From Monday night to Sunday church. DJ putting in the work. I'm tuning in, no need to search. Through thick and thin and good and worse. Them Cowboys, click like Power Boys. Make you say wild boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the goddamn, they did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Power Boys. Make you say wild boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that's silver and blue that did it again. Them Cowboys, click like Power Boys. Make you say wild boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the goddamn, they did it again. How about them Cowboys? Click like Power Boys. Make you say wild boys from the QBs, DTs, LBs, and the Towel Boys. You tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that win. Tuning in to the team that's silver and blue that did it again.
Testing 1 2. There I am. I apologize. Just had some technical difficulties right quick, but Big Game James, we back in the building. Let's get some music on here right quick. All right. You know the song. How about them Cowboys? Click like Power Boys. Make it say Wild Boys. We always playing that song when Dallas get a dub. And it was a great victory right here. Cowboys stomped the Minnesota Vikings 40-3. Love to see it. I can't lie to you. I was feeling some kind of way this week because I didn't know how the boys were going to respond after that loss against the Packers that they should have won. So I didn't know how they were going to respond. I thought this would be a close game. Not because I thought the Vikings were just a great team, but I just felt like this would be a close game because I didn't know how the Cowboys were going to react. So I called it. I said 24-21. Cowboys will win on a Maher field goal, but they blew them boys out. Salutes to the boys of what they did. Cowboys are now 7-3. Giants lost. Cowboys got the Giants on Thanksgiving. We'll see how that goes, especially with them Odell Beckham Jr. sweepstakes. I pretty much felt like it was over once they signed the Callaway kid, but who knows? Players still use. I heard that they said, well, my guy Connor Live say, Joe Rodriguez out there in them streets. Shout out to you. He said, yeah, the Cowboys people just use the Cowboys as leverage. My guy heard the tweet, and my guy Connor Live said was like, nah, they can't really live off that anymore because they know how the Cowboys are as far as they're being cheap. That's true. But they still use the leverage, in my opinion, because it's still the Cowboys, and they don't want the chance of Jerry just snatching them up. They don't want the chance, so they'll just take them just on the thought of it. So I think that's where the Cowboys still have pull, and that's why people still hedge and say the Cowboys have a chance. I don't know if they're going to meet his demands. I don't know. They said he wants $20 million a year. I don't know if they're going to meet those demands. We'll see. But I do know that if OBJ was signed to Dallas, he would instantly make them a better team, period. You don't want to go with something happening to CeeDee Lamb, no matter how much he's turning up. You still need an explosive player on that outside. Even with Michael Gallup, you still need that person. So we'll see what happens. But as I said, Cowboys dominated those Vikings. Let's get into some stuff like we do because it's by the numbers. Let's jump in here right quick, though. Let's go right here. I'm going to pull this up right quick. This is pretty good to me, actually. So let's go right here right quick. Cowboys first in sacks given up with only 14 allowed, and first in sacks on defense with 42. They got 42 sacks, and there's still 7 games left. They definitely can get close to 60 sacks this year, but it don't matter if you don't win a championship. That's why I just say none of them stats matter if you don't win a championship. You feel me? None of them stats matter if you don't win a championship. So stats are all good. I like seeing them, but it don't mean nothing if you don't win the ultimate prize. So let's get in here by the numbers. Let me see. I'm looking at something right quick. All right, so let's go to their numbers right quick. I was just wanting to listen to what the Vikings people said this time. Feel me? So they have their own ratings per Pro Football Focus. I like to bring them out. Just read it right there. It was a brutal game on Sunday as Minnesota Vikings got blown out by the score of 43-40 burgers. We like them throughout the game. There weren't a lot of bright spots. However, once you break down the tape and look at the grades, we don't trip on them grades. There are a few performances that were objectively good. Just for PFF, of course. I don't go by the grades, but I do look at them numbers. These are some of the Vikings numbers on offense, what they had. Offense, Dalvin Cook, these were their numbers. Considering the Vikings allowed 20 pressures on the day, including 7 sacks. They were all in that backfield. Micah Parsons started the whole damn game off. I knew it was going to be pretty much I knew the Cowboys were going to get at them when I saw that first sack by Micah Parsons. Sack and fumble. I said, okay. You can just tell how Dallas starts out, and then they rolled right after that. You're just like, and I feel like Cowboys just got the Vikings number. They played them, 4 years, I think? We know the Vikings. We know who they are, and Kirk Cousins done lost to Andy Dalton. Kirk Cousins done lost to freaking Cooper Rush. So how the hell not would he lose to Dak Prescott? And only one time he got us, that was with Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett's terrible coach. That's right, I said terrible coach. Just read this as I scroll through it. That was the top 3, and this is the bottom 3. You kind of read through this right here. I'll let you. Brandell allowed 4 pressures and 2 sacks on the day. As I said, Tank Lawrence, he got the broken foot. I think he got 6 sacks. Hey, he turning up. 6 sacks, that's pretty major considering I feel like he can't get no more than 7 in a year. And I still got that bet with Bows Cowboys that he don't get 12. And I'm still going to get that money. So if you're listening, Tank, go ahead. Get that other 6 or 7 so you can win that money for Boss. But I don't think you can do it. I ain't hating on you. I just don't think you can do it. But great job out there playing on a broken foot and still turning up. So there it is. But I want to show this right quick because I like this kid coming out of college. I made a tape on him. I said I liked him in the late rounds, like a 5th or 6th rounder, but he could be a guy that can help you. And he's stuff in that middle. Also, Brian Asamoah, who came out this year out of Oklahoma. He was a guy, he's out here, played out here in Columbus, so Columbus to Sales, so he's a Columbus boy. So thought he was too light in the pants. He played more safety in college, and he converted to linebacker. Safety in high school, he kind of converted. He played both. But shout out to Columbus. I like to show Columbus, Ohio's people out there turning up and getting in the league. So that's another guy. You can see right here. Ooh, Zadarius Smith, his rating was bad. Yeah, he got killed on that wheel route. No. Yep, he got torn up. Smith has his worst day at Viking. Everybody's pumping him up. Recorded only one pressure on the day. Tyler Smith did a great job keeping him at bay. Let's see that again. Rookie Tyler Smith shut Zadarius, the all-wonder guy that was for them, that was turning all the way up, got shut down. One pressure against a rook. Yep, I like that. Let's jump right here. And you know what I love about this? We finally see Dak Prescott's face now. I was tired of seeing Cooper Rush's face right there. I know hate, but I didn't want to see Cooper Rush no more in there. You know what I mean? Look at those numbers, though. Points per game, 25. They're 7th. Opponents' points per game, ooh, they first in the league. Only giving up 16. Okay. Still 8th in the league, averaging 136 yards a game. All right. For somebody who don't run the ball, 136 yards a game, 8th in the league, ain't bad. We see those numbers start coming up, but I like seeing you back on there, Dak. Cowboys are right there. We in second place because they beat the Giants, and then we beat them on Thanksgiving, which I think we are, because I said the Cowboys were going to win beat everybody in the division except the Eagles that one time, and they did lose some, which I predicted, but they're going to beat them on Christmas Eve. I believe that too. But we're going to go ahead and put Dallas right there. Even right now, they're above the Giants because they beat them in the head-to-head. And I'm going to just go ahead and say, just my opinion, they're going to beat you again. So I'm going to put Dallas at 8-3 and y'all 7-4. I'm going to go ahead and put it at that because I feel like Dallas is going to beat you again. And then we see right here, these are the numbers again. Pretty much the same, though. You know, rushing yards, we saw it. Still, that run defense is still sus. We get it. We understand it. Still sus right there. It is. They're only still second in the league in passing yards. As much as that suspect secondary, people were like, oh, that secondary is suspect. No, they just played a bad game against Green Bay, dog. You know what I mean? You playing with the rookies, they're going to have some hiccups, but come on, dog. That was just I don't know what the hell that game was last week. It's just what Dallas does. How about that? 6 in pass attempts. 3rd in only giving up 6.5 yards of pass play. 1st in sacks with 42. 1st in only sacks given up at 14. Nice. That number's coming up a little bit. Still got to get better, but that number's coming up. Let's look at my 30-30 club. How do we look right there? Look at those team stats. All right, here we go. Team stats. Passing first downs. Ooh, look at them rushing first downs. We ran the ball. So, you know, we have the final word tomorrow. I'm just going to ask the guys once again, because I don't be hating on Kellen Moore. I don't love him. Like I told you, I don't hate on him. But you got to give him props when props are due, right? So I'm not dying on somebody. I was dying on the Kellen Moore Hill. No, I just don't hate him like everybody else. Sorry, you're not going to make me hate him because all y'all in Dallas land hate him. That don't mean I got to hate him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't love him. But I seen right here 12 rushing first downs. So 11 passing first downs, 12 rushing first downs. So that's balance, right? I don't care how you see it. That's what happens. So when we do the final word tomorrow, I'm gonna make the guys, not make them. I'm gonna say, you gonna give them props too now? Cause you've been tearing them down. Give him some props too when he do good. Just like y'all been getting on me about Stephen Jones. Hey, I give him props when he does good. Like I ain't been hating on how they do with the situation with the young players. I say you still got to get a player here and there, and you take gambles on these young players that don't cost you no money, but you don't want to take player on a dog. Take a gamble on Odell Beckham Jr. That make me think different. That's when you're taking a gamble. If you sit there and be like, nah, we cool, we got Callaway, then just tell me y'all baby nuts. Y'all still scary. And y'all know what I mean. You can have all that young talent all you want, but it's cheap and they ain't ready. They may not be ready, and if they don't be ready, you can always say, oh, we got it next year. See, and that's that. I don't like that mentality of, oh, we don't get it this year, we got next year because we got a whole bunch of young players. That's that mentality of, well, if we lose, then it's okay because we got next year. I don't like that mentality. It should be every year. We should be all in every single year. We need to be try to get a championship every single year. Not, if we lose, we got a whole bunch of young guys, so we cool. We in a good salary cap. We not in a good salary cap. Nothing like that. We're okay. And I don't like that mentality because the mentality is it's okay to lose, or next year it's all right. Well, we got next year. That mentality makes it easier. It gives you a subconscious of laxness, in my opinion. And that's why I feel like those little things in big games where the laxness comes in, because I'm telling you, man, just whatever. It's my opinion. We see that. Look at that. 458 to 193. Look at that. Yards per play, domination. Total domination. I told you once again, nobody's scared no Kirk Cousins at all. Look at that. They averaged only 3 yards passing play. Kirk Cousins, look at that. Oh, my God. Look at that. Can I show you that again? 30 pass attempts, right? 30-30 club. Who said it first here? Anybody you see saying 30-30 club, then you know who took it, right? Look at that. 40 rushing attempts, 30 pass attempts. It was 40-30. It was 40-30. I like 30-30. And what my dog Mel Hayes said, Mike McCarthy said, we need to get at least 30 rush attempts a game. He listened to Big Game James and that 30-30, 30-30, 30-30. 30-30, 30-30. That's the 30-30 club. Make sure you understand and recognize it. 30 passes, 40 rushes. What happened? Blowout. Listen to Big Game James. Just say. Killed him. Just killed him all the way around. But 30-30 club. 30 club. Look at all that. Look at all that right there. Ooh-wee. I like all that. Mm-hmm. Now let's get to them grades right quick. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. We playing that music right there though, huh? But let's get over here. Damn, look at Cooper Rush. He was even turning up only 4 or 5. Look at Dak Prescott. Hey, all I'm gonna say is Kurt Warner. You know what I'm saying? Make a video of Dak Prescott today. You made a video of him in Green Bay and he wasn't turning up. See, you don't make videos when he's turning up, do you? Let me go back and check the tape because I might be wrong. I don't watch him videos like that. Okay, I don't watch Kurt Warner's videos like that, but they are good. But it seems like you always getting on Dak. That's cool because Dak do need to continue to get better in some things. But it seems like you only make videos when Dak is doing bad. How come you don't make videos when he's turning up? Make this video when he turned up. 25 of 22, 88 completion percentage, 276 yards, 2 touchdowns, 11 yards of pass play. He was throwing explosive plays, big big pass throws. I mean, why can't we see none of that, Kurt? I want to see when he looked off the linebacker, looked off the safety, when he hit Tony Pollard on the wheel route, how he looked off the safety first and then hit him on the wheel route, perfectly play. Make that video. See, that's why I'm gonna make sure you ain't biased, bro. I like you, Kurt Warner, but don't be no biased dude, bro. Don't be that. Don't be that guy. Get over here. So you saw. Let's go with this passing depth. Look at that. Big money throws. These are over 20 plus. Big money throws. 2 of 2. 1 touchdown. 1 of 1. Big money throws. 10 plus yards. 1 of 1. 1 of 3. And then all down in here, he did it like a surgeon. Dak turned all the way up. You can see right here. I'll let you look at them numbers. I don't got to explain it all. Just look at the numbers. I'll let you check them out. Y'all see them. Turned up tonight, last night. What else can you say? Let's get over here. Let's get over to some receiving. Malik Davis, hey, he nice. They got to figure something out. Everybody's like, pay Pollard. Now, they're going to make an offer to him, but they're not going to overpay for no Tony Pollard. They're going to still – I hope they don't be like, well, we got Zeke. I hope they don't do that no more because I love Zeke, but he's not explosive. You see with the explosiveness. But Malik Davis is legit from Florida. He's legit. So you better keep him. He's cheap. He's fast. He's elusive. You better keep Malik Davis. So whatever you don't do with Tony Pollard and you want to keep the Zeke, because I feel like you're going to try to do something because y'all just love some Zeke. I feel like you're going to make a contract for Zeke like you did to Marcus Lawrence because y'all just love Zeke. Whatever. You just keep that. If you're going to keep those 3 backs, you know 3 backs, you better. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do with Tony Pollard because he's a running back. I don't know what y'all going to do with that situation. They're not going to overpay for Tony Pollard. I know that. But offer him something. They're going to probably lowball him. Somebody's going to want Tony Pollard because he's making himself a lot of money right now. Tony Pollard is. Okay? You look at those numbers while I'm talking. Tony Pollard made himself a lot of money, and I think he might outprice himself in Dallas because they're not going to go crazy and spending money with him, especially when they see, well, we got Malik Davis. He fast, too, and he turned up. We'll get him. We got Tony, and we'll get another running back. I can see them doing that. So we'll see how that goes. So I don't know about them signing a Tony Pollard. I don't know if that happens. I really don't. Let's see. Tony Pollard, he was 6 for 6. Oh, he was killing them. He killed you, Jordan Hicks. Woo-wee. I see why they was complaining about you. Dalton Schultz. It's 3 or 5. Ooh, CeeDee Lamb. He was eating up. He was eating on everybody. For real. Can't wait to get on that defense so we can look at Justin Jefferson. I know he got the hurt foot, but he said it wasn't going to restrict him. Don't say it's going to restrict you now. My turf toe was kind of hurting. That's why I'll stop it. Just going through the people. Y'all can see that. Y'all can see the numbers. Just look at the numbers. Don't look at the damn grades. Okay, they're rushing right here. I'm saying. And I'm trying to tell you, this is no hate on Zeke, but I think Tony Pollard should start now. Zeke can still get his amount of carries. Zeke can close the games. You feel me? With this battering ram, he can close those games with that physical running. But to start it out, I think you need to go with. Tony Pollard now, in my opinion. It's not a knock on Zeke. It's not hating on you. You're only starting him now because of the cash. You're only starting him because his salary is making him start. But clearly, you need to start Tony Pollard because if you want to get some explosiveness, I'm sorry. When you're doing our opening drives, I want Tony Pollard in there to start the opening drives. I don't want Ezekiel Elliott starting the drives any longer. Okay? I don't. I want Tony Pollard to strike the drives because it's more explosiveness and you can get easier first downs. You can get in a quicker rhythm, better rhythm. It's going to be more slow and prodding with Ezekiel Elliott where you can beat the teams up later on like you were starting with the Willie what's his name? I can't remember. Willie Parker for Pittsburgh, and you came in later with the battering ram and Jerome Bettis. When they had Tiki Barber and Ron Dane, they started with Tiki. Tiki was killing them, and then they hit him with Ron Dane. Like, you can make it work with the big boys, Lindell White and Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson was starting killing them, and Lindell White battered you later. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to start Tony Pollard now. It really is. You see right here. Look at that. Another 3 10-plus explosive plays. I think it's just time for it to start him because he gives your offense more of the oomph when you're starting out. And I think you need to go that route now. You can see right here. Once again, where do you get the majority of his work? He gets the majority of his work in that middle, left, or that left side. He kills it on that left side. Ezekiel, he kind of goes everywhere, you know. And like I said, this is no shade on Zeke. It really isn't. But it's time. It's good to see that good pass blocking. Look at this. Conor McGovern turning up again. Remember when everybody was talking about Conor McGovern? Remember everybody was talking about Conor McGovern? Conor McGovern, he can't play left guard. He can't play left guard. He can't play left guard. Look all right to me. It looks all right to me. Shout out to you, Conor McGovern. You worked your butt off. Yeah, I talked to your dad. Your dad said you worked your butt off. Said you was going to pass blocking people. You were getting in the gym. You were saying you never played left guard ever, and you got in the lab to get better. And that's why you're reaping the benefits, because you're a hard worker. Shout out to you, Conor McGovern. Shout out to you. Nobody else is going to give you love, but I will, because, I might be dying on the hill with you, but I don't care, because I've been liking you since you came out of school. Let's get to that defense. I'm glad they started. Glad they made Chauncey Golston active. He really helped that run defense. He's a good run defensive player. Jerome Cox got some snaps. Okay, that's good. We like that. Saw run defense. Sam Williams is a dog at that run. He's a dog at that run stopper. That was a great pick. Let's keep it real. That was a great pick right there. Got him in a second. They probably reached for him, but they didn't want to lose him. And him on that other opposite side, he's your guy. He should be your starting. He should be your starting right end next year. Facts. Look at that pass rush. Yeah, Michael Parsons went crazy. He went crazy in the pass rush. Here you see 9 total pressures, 5 hurries, 2 hits on the quarterback, 2 sacks. His win rate was killing everybody. Osa was turning up too. Dante Fowler Jr. He's a natural. Dorrance Armstrong, he's slippy. He eats off everybody else, though. You know, he can't really do it himself. He eats off of everybody else. But Sam Williams, look at him again. He's just powerful. It's a strong guy. He's powerful. You know, when I said coming out of college, I wasn't hyped on his pass rush moves, but I knew he was a powerful dude. He's powerful. And he's only going to get better. Like, that was a great pick. See the total pressures Dallas took in that game. Yep, they had 7 sacks. I don't know why it said. I think that was the initial review, but Dallas got 7 sacks. 2. What they got? 2 for Dorrance Armstrong Jr., 1 for Fowler, 1 for D-Law, 1 for Curse, 2 for Parsons. Okay. Let's get over his coverage. Trevin Diggs. Let's see what you did over there. Oh, he's the most. Look at that. You still suspect, Anthony Brown, but that's good. 1 of 5. Told you, wasn't nobody scared of no Kirk Cousins, bro. Pass breakups. Just let you kind of look at those numbers yourself. I like seeing that. It's just Justin Jefferson right here. 4 targets, 2 receptions, 19 yards. Ooh wee. And one, really, it was one long one for 15 yards the first down. You did nothing. That's what, bro, as much as he been, I'm just saying, y'all see it. I'm letting y'all look at it. I'm letting y'all see it. Feel me? And that's just kind of my thoughts. Cowboys, let me pull this up. I'm going to pull up the rest of their schedule right quick, as they got the all right, so this is what I had the Cowboys at. I had them losing the first game against Tampa. They lost. I had them losing against the Bengals, but I said it was a game they could win, but I said it could be a fluky game. But I also said in that game they could win by a field goal, which they did. Facts. Go to the Best of Enemies podcast. It's real. I said they would beat the Giants. I said they would beat the Commanders. I said they would lose to the Rams in a close game. Because I said it would be one of them fluky games, a fluky game, just a weird game. So it could be that. But hey, Cowboys dominated them. Obviously, we had a Cooper Rush at the quarterback. I said they would lose the Eagles because just be the Eagles. I said they'd beat the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears by the bye. I said they'd be 4-4. Then that's when they were going their win streak, starting by beating the Green Bay Packers and beating everybody else until they got to, I think they lost to Tennessee at the end of the year. Just because that run game, but they beat everybody else. But I had them 4-4 at the break, and then they went on like a 6 or 7 game win streak. Obviously 7-3 right now. Got the Giants, definitely winnable. Circle that Colts game, that could be a toughy one. Definitely could beat those Texans. They might give us a fight. Jacksonville, be careful of that game because that could be a wonky game where you're looking ahead to Philly. That's why I said watch Jacksonville, because you could be looking ahead. Titans will be a great parameter because they have a physical team, physical defense, physical run game. I definitely want that game. That should be a playoff game, in my opinion. That's when you should be getting hot. If you're getting hot around Philly, Titans, Washington, you're feeling good going into the playoffs. Those 3 games, to me, are pivotal. You want to go hot in those games to the playoffs. So we'll see. That's just my thought by the numbers. Check out the video. Give it a like. Give it a subscribe. Check me out. We're all right out almost 14K. I'd like to get there. It'd be dope if we did. And check out the final word tomorrow. Let's get everybody in the building. We'll be back to members meeting. I've been not lazy, but I've just been hella doing a lot of shit. But make sure you check out Big Game James, Dallas Mavericks, Dallas Cowboys, high school football and basketball